Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is Duran over at Alpha 7 Trading Academy, here with another trade of the day. It's April 1st, about 1:58 going into 2 o'clock. We're looking at a consolidation breakdown perfect storm forming here, and we can see that the 5-minute is forming an inverse pop, 15-minute mini inverse pop, and the 60-minute inverse pop as well. 1 minute is way too tight for any decisions here. We're looking to really get in around 75.23s. I'm actually going to be partialing in a little bit here now, so that way I can get in a little bit earlier for the anticipation, which is about to actually start happening now. So let's get for this 27 right here. Give me a sec. Okay, so I took 1,000 shares right now, and I'm going to take another 1,000 shares on the way down. Our stops are near the 15 on the 1 minute, or the middle on the 1 minute, and that is why I'm scaling in here, so that way my average to the stop isn't that far away. What I do like here that's helping us and supporting us is that SPYs on the upper Bollinger Band has a hook, okay, which tells us that it's really rejecting on the upside. So I think that should definitely give us a little bit of a help, of a nudge downwards for our red hat, RHT. Remember, this does not activate until it breaks on that 5-minute, because the 5-minute is the only one that's going to provide us with a real entry here. Now is a good time to see how the 1 minute tests the 5 MA here. Okay, even though we're not supposed to be paying attention to the 1 minute, that's all we could really do. So it is rejecting so far. We have 30 seconds left. I always look at the time to see when the candles are going to be forming, because it's very important, especially in Alpha 7 strategy. Ten seconds left for the next candle. Okay, we have a doji. Let's see how this reacts now. It did close above the 5 MA, but it tried rejecting as much as possible. So there still may be some sort of weakness here. And today the market is really slow. Not a lot of opportunities. The market's really dry. It takes a long time for things to follow through here. Okay, so we're below the 5 MA, so let's see how it starts reacting down here. Look at that. You see how it opened up the next candle? That's not good. 5 MA is starting to curve upwards. So let's see if we can hold this 15. The bid is pretty big compared to the ask. No, I wasn't around. Nice. Nice. Market structures. You mean the V-shaped trade? I mean the armpit pop? All right, here we go. We're having the bid full here. All right, so we're in on my next fill 23s. Okay, so let's see where I'm at right now. All right, so average is 74.24s. Okay, so we're gonna be partially out here soon. Not yet. Remember, we're not really paying attention much to the 1 minute. We're paying attention to the 5 minute and the 15 minute is what we're really paying attention to. And I want the ask to really go below 23s. SPY so far has been converging with us. Hey guys, I'm in this tightening perfect storm breakdown on RHT from 24s. Alright, so now we want to cover a little bit. Just due to the exposure and time, you want to alleviate some of that risk. Yeah, Jack, send, and whichever ones I see better, I'll use that one, okay, Jack? Like I said, today is a dry market from what I could see, so you really need to give it some time to breathe here. Of course, Jack, just don't expect as much as you would in a wet market climate. Level 1 teaches you how to be profitable in dry markets and wet markets. But remember that in the dry markets, you're there to survive. In the wet markets, you're there to thrive, okay? So be careful when it's a dry market, and when it's a wet market, take advantage of it. We teach that also in level 1. You should have a tilt. No, it's not that. Once in a blue moon, every single once in a while, sometimes you may get a little bit overconfident. You just have to be able to know how to measure or have some sort of indicator that lets you know that you're going in tilt mood. Okay. We have something that we teach you in level 1, which is something called tilt mode, where if you are down 3 trades in a row, you should probably call it a day. Okay, and that should definitely help with that. And what we do is, even though you're done with the 3 trades, what you do is go for a quick trade, make small amount of profits to end the day on an up note. Okay, on a good note, and that really helps with your morale for the next day. Even though you didn't make much, by taking a trade, a positive trade as your last trade, definitely helps you for the next day psychologically. Alright, so far we're up about $100 on this. It's taking it's a little slow here, guys. Let's check out the 60-minute. The 60-minute is starting to look like it wants to cross down. So let's give it a little bit more room here. As you can see, we don't have much follow through here, guys. Let's see how it reacts at the 15. I want to see if it holds to 15 or not, guys. Or the 20 band, I should say. All right, new candle coming, holding the middle Bollinger Band. I may be getting out here, stopping out here with small amount of profits, but what can you do? Since I'm near the middle Bollinger Band, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna re-enter and from where I started, see if I could take it back down. See if it's gonna reject. There we go. We have a nice rejection. Holding the middle Bollinger Band. We got it. Okay, there it goes. Held the middle Bollinger Band. Let's see if it breaks the 5 MA and coils back down. So I bought more right near my stop because my risk is very minimal. And I have 2,400 shares right now short. Looking for the rejection here. Otherwise, I break even. Needs to break the 5 MA. So you can see right now we're having some sort of consolidation here between the middle Bollinger Band and the 5 MA. So the buyers and the sellers are basically battling it out right now, figuring which direction it's going to go. And I think it really all depends on SPY, mostly. So let's see if the SPY could hold a 15-period moving average. Let's see if it holds this or rejects. This will be the last candle. If it holds, we're out. Remember, you got to give some room here because the 1 minute is very tight. So they're always going to go a little bit over to shake people out. Held below the middle Bollinger Band, guys. Now it's creating a mini pup, so we're going to see how it acts here. I want to see if it breaks the 5 MA. There it goes. Let's see if it could do it. Let's see if it can continue to coil down. There we go. Now we have another mini inverse pup forming here. The low is 75.18, so it needs to break 75.15s. I'm sorry, 75.18s it has to break. Alright, I may be getting out of this. Not holding, bouncing off. Let's see how this plays out. My risk is minimal right here, so might as well hold it in for the trade. I'll answer your questions, guys, soon. Sorry, I'm just doing recording. Alright, there we go, guys. Breaking 18s. Okay, so I'm going to start covering. Let's go to 16s. 16s, and we should have the hourly starting to cross down here. Mini inverse pup. There we go. Now we're starting to gain some momentum here. SPY coming down, ripping through the 200 MA. Okay, I'm going to partial out some more, guys. I have 1,600 shares left. I'm up 258 on this trade. Started off with barely any risk whatsoever. Even if I stopped out, I would be up $10. I think this will continue to go lower. You just have to give it some time. Remember, we're going for the consolidation, breakdown, perfect storm. This could go on through the whole day, through the whole rest of the day here, with the 60 crossing down. And look at this. There we go. Look at that, guys. I have to partial out some more over there. So far, we're up 332. 75s is our next target. Got some out from 75 10s right before the candle close. Usually get a reaction once it's below the 20. Below the 20. I have 800 shares left, guys. 2 more partial outs of 400. Excuse me. All right, obviously we're about to hit a round level number. So we're going to have to, you see that bounce? When we get near that round level number, we're going to have to partial out again because it's always going to bounce near a round level number. Jack, maybe. I don't know. That's not the right way of doing it, but everyone has their way of doing it. As long as it works, Jack, that's all that matters. Alright, covering here. Alright, now I'm going to break them down to 200 share lots. See if we could catch a run here through the 75s, going into the 74 area. Let's take a look at the level 2 for a sec. Starting to cross down to 60. Alright, looks weak here. So far I'm up 362 on this trade. Obviously we had to wait a little bit more for this trade to turn out, but like I said, we should expect it in this type of dry market climate. Okay? That's why I took out partials right away, because you need to alleviate the time exposure that you were in it for. Okay, with the amount of shares that you have. And when I did that, I was able to recapture more shares at the middle Bollinger Band, giving me my same average price, okay, with my stop right at my average price. Alright, went to O2s. Let's see, it's going to fight here. Always trouble here around round level numbers. And not only is it a round level number, it's also 75s. So we do have the stinky 50s here as well. Stinky 5s, sorry. Yep. Stinky 5s. Alright guys, for the sake of keeping the trade of the day short, I'm going to cover some more here. Let's see if it just makes one more run down. Alright, it's about to break and cover if it breaks to 5. It looks slower, guys, but it may flatten out first. Give it one more minute. Let's see if it can break this counter candle. Jack, that's a market structure low, by the way. Oh, no, it's not. It's not. It's a rolling market structure low. Sorry. Alright, and I'm out for the rest. Alright, guys, so we did Red Hat for a tightening perfect storm breakdown. We started off with 2,000 shares, covered some, it came back up to the middle Bollinger Band, bought some more, then started again off with 2,400 shares short, and was able to finally capture that big down move for a profit of $360. Alright, enjoy your day, and thank you for watching.